So now we'll start by envisioning the core of the earth as a silver glittery ball of loving energy. And from this core of the earth, roots sprout up through all the layers of the earth and into the soles of our feet. The earth wants to connect with you, to hold you, to nurture you. Welcome in the earth's loving energy. You are nurtured, you are supported. These silvery, glittery roots come up through our feet, up through our legs. Pools of the silvery, glittery light land in our hips so that we feel very firmly planted on the earth. And the silvery roots continue to come up through our abdomen, out through our arms like branches, up through our chest, up through our neck, and up through the crown of our head so that we can envision ourselves as a tree. So see the branches and leaves of the tree in your aura and energy field. We are now safely anchored in the energy of Mother Earth. Take a couple of breaths here to really feel what this energy feels like. And now we notice divine white light pouring from above, down through our crown chakra, out through our energy field, clearing the room and connecting us with the earth. We are held by Mother Earth, and we are held in a pillar of divine love and light. We are all safe here. We are all safe here. We are all safe here. I call forward the spirit guides of everyone on the call, calling forward Ascension Masters, calling forward Record Keepers, Archangel Michael, and we are circled with very loving, bright angels. So we all have sort of like a ring of angels around us right now. So breathe and feel into the loving energy that you are being held in. It is time to let go of what is not serving you. Here we enter the Hall of Knowledge. This may look slightly different for each of us, so imagine yourself to see what it looks like to you. Most likely it will look like a library or a hall with a lot of scrolls and records. As you walk in, you can hear your footsteps and almost feel what feels like a slightly cool breeze. It's a very relaxing breeze. We smell familiar smells, and we're suddenly aware of people around us who are very familiar to us. They're with you, they're supporting you. These are your ancestors in this life and others. They are celebrating the step forward you are taking at this time. You allow yourself to feel their energy, to feel their love. You might want to hug them. You might just feel an overarching sort of theme of peace. And now we're guided to go to a certain area of these records where you will pull out a book, a contract, or a scroll. These are some soul level contracts that we are ready to relinquish at this time. You might have an idea what it's about and you might not. That is not important. This phase of our life is over. So imagine yourself pulling what looks like either a book or a scroll or a contract. It might even look like all three. Imagine yourself pulling it out and holding it up. And repeat in your mind, I relinquish all contracts that are tied to the old ways of being. I relinquish all contracts that have me stuck in a cycle of servitude and disempowerment. I relinquish all contracts that have me stuck in a cycle of servitude and disempowerment. I relinquish all contracts that have me stuck in a cycle of servitude and disempowerment. You suddenly notice that the page of the book or the writing on the scroll is erasing. Know that this is permanent. We request that the changes that are made are permanent in all directions of time, in all dimensions. And so it is, so it is, so it is. We replace what we have just relinquished with a new stage of self-empowerment. It is so that we are standing in our truth. It is so that we feel free to speak with truth and love. It is so that we feel supported completely. It is so that we feel safe completely. It is so that we are ready to take on bigger and deeper missions of love and light. We are here to spread love. We are here to speak truth. And for each of us, our unique path of healing others has been invoked, and so it is. Now continue to breathe. You might feel some emotions. You might feel a little dizzy or ungrounded. It's okay. We're all still here. We're all still held by the earth. We're all still held in love and light. Just take a few more breaths. Allow yourself to feel really settled into this new energy that we've called in. Our guides and ancestors are celebrating with us. We have shifted some old patterns. And now we are called to another section of this library, where we again pull out books or scrolls or contracts as however they appear to us. It might be one, it might be 3 or 4. We open the book, we look at the contract, and we declare that it is over. It is time for us to relinquish all patterns of self-doubt and imbalances of power. It is time for us to clear any energy that we have absorbed from our family lineage that has made us to feel disempowered, that has made us to feel dependent, that has made us to feel helpless, that has made us shut off our creative ability as these divine beings we are. With that, we allow for a shifting and changing of ancestral DNA. So as these contracts are clearing, you see them erasing, you're also aware of a blue orb or blue orbs that might be all the way around you. They might be in different parts of your body. And these orbs are helping to replace some patterning that is stored in your DNA. Allow yourself to feel the love that surrounds these orbs, that these orbs carry. And keep breathing. It feels as though this might be bringing up some tension. Ooh. You're all ready to shift these patterns. We are all ready to shift these patterns. It is time, it is time, it is time. And so we relinquish these old family patterns that we have taken on by being born here and now in the families we were born into. With that, we give ourselves permission to relinquish the responsibility we feel for the family lineage. We have all done a great deal of healing and shifting and changing of the family lineage, and now it is time to free ourselves from the bonds that this has created in our life. Continue to take deep breaths. And now we replace what has been erased with a deep self-love, a deep self-appreciation, a deep confidence and freedom of expression, knowing that we are always safe, knowing that we are always surrounded by love, knowing that we are always on our highest path, and remembering how deeply creative we are in our lives. Our guides and loved ones are supporting us. They are celebrating what we have chosen to shift. You may still be aware of some orbs in your energy field, that as well. It is healing and clearing. You may notice some physical symptoms, that as well. It is healing and clearing. And now we put back the books or scrolls that we've removed from the library, knowing that we have just shifted a very large part of what our experience is in this lifetime. Knowing that we have agreed to take on deeper and higher truths and experiences. You may begin to see some of the external things in your life shift for the better, for the better, for the better. We have just agreed to allow ourselves to step into being incredibly successful and very visible. There's one more clearing to occur. It might be outside of the record, the hollow records. Let me see. Yeah, so we're now thanking our guides and loved ones very deeply and thanking ourselves for showing up in this way. You may want to stand for just a moment in the hall, but start making your way out of the hall. Imagine yourself exiting with love and gratitude, deep, deep gratitude for ourselves. And receiving this clearing today. And as we exit the hall, we notice a courtyard where we can all sit and gather, allowing ourselves to see each other on a soul level and allowing ourselves to show ourselves on a soul level. So we'll gather in a circle in the courtyard. Thanking each other for showing up in this way. Thanking each other for being on this journey with each other. And knowing that you are supported in the changes that will be occurring in your life. call in highest vibrational divine loving light into our lives on higher and deeper levels, into our lives to the fullest extent that we can carry it at this time. We call in the highest loving wisdom we have experienced in any lifetime, in any dimension, in any time, allowing ourselves to remember how it feels to experience this and carrying this into our lives here and now. With divine love and light, we thank all of the guides, wisdom keepers, record keepers, ancestors, and other divine light beings who are present on our journey today. We allow ourselves to return to our bodies, carrying with us bright, beautiful, radiant, divine love and light, and a deep remembering of who we really are. So take deeper breaths, maybe start to move your hands and your feet, reminding yourself that you're still anchored in the earth and that divine light surrounds you. You might want to stretch your arms or wiggle your fingers and toes, whatever kind of helps you to come back to your body.